In 2014, Ryan and Shelby decided to take a leisure trip to Vancouver Island to enjoy the wilderness. Shelby and her husband had done this many times before, and they were experienced campers and adventurers. Vancouver Island provides an ideal retreat with its enchanting beaches and dense forests. However, their last trip held something mysterious and unprecedentedly frightening. The night was quiet on the beach, where they set up camp away from cities and busy roads. They were enjoying a small bonfire when they began to hear strange voices coming from the nearby dense forest. The voices sounded like whispers in their names, saying that this was not a camp, but rather a person with a quiet, terrifying voice. The hour was approaching midnight, but there was no noticeable movement in the forest. The darkness was gradually increasing. Despite their simple attempts to explain, the voices remained continuous and incomprehensible. Shelby began to feel anxious, while Ryan tried to calm her and dismiss her fears. But events took an unexpected turn when footsteps began to wander around their camp in a strange manner, as if following an unreasonable course in the darkness. Suddenly, the voices stopped. Silence suddenly enveloped the place, but soon they heard someone say, "The time has come," which made them await with extreme caution. However, they found no one, so they decided to sleep in the tent. And when the sun rose, they would go and turn off the fire and go to sleep. And if they looked at the fire, they would see a man standing behind the tent with a strange thing in his hand. They would go out quietly to see this person, but they would be surprised when they did not see anyone. But something terrible would happen if they saw a man standing in the darkness in the middle of the forest, a few meters away from them, smiling at them with a weird smile, calling for them, and approaching them slowly. Shelby screamed very loudly and said someone was saving us, and we began to run away from this creature. And if we found a person in the camp, we would go to him and he would say to us, "This is his appointment. We cannot escape from this island except at sunrise, and if he caught us, we would perish with no escape. The only way to keep him away from us is to ignite the fire because he is afraid of it, and if touched by it, he would die." And we sat silently with him until sunrise, and at around 4:55 it rained the sky and the fire went out. And at the same moment, we found him in front of us saying, "The time has come, my comrades.